Cage Mines, Micah Frankel. We're at the PAL in Albuquerque, catching up with the Bowling crew. Perez Fighting Systems up here, getting some sparring ahead of a whole bunch of bare knuckle boxing for the whole team. And we got the captain next to us, Derek Perez, ahead of BKFC 57, February 2nd. You got to Hollywood, Florida. Ryan Reber, a lot going on. You promised us a big fight, a big year. It's an awesome event to be a part of. How you doing?
Doing good, staying busy, ready to get this year going,
What has camp been like? I know you've been in it for quite a while. You had told us this fight had been signed. You just weren't allowed to announce it yet. So what has it been like getting to have a full, long camp for this one?
Well, camp's been nonstop for me for about 16 years now, so it's fight after fight, so I'm ready, and this is the biggest fight of my life, so I'm ready for it.
And what do you think about the Prospect Series coming up here January 27th? You have a pair of your students too on the card.
It's awesome, my girlfriend, she's following my footsteps, and one of my students, he's an older one of my students, and he wants to be just like Coach, so it's awesome,
We've talked about it before. You've got all the good vibes back, and coming off of a huge knockout victory, you were the underdog. I feel like coming into this one, you're going to be looked at the same way. Ryan Reber, he had 3 spectacular wins, and now he's looking to rebound off of a couple setbacks, a draw and a loss. Do you still feel like you're the underdog coming into this one, or do you feel like coming off of the knockout win, you should be considered the favorite?
Probably the underdog, so I'm used to it. I'm ready for it, so I hope he's ready for it, so that's all I got to say.
Is that a mentality that you're used to and you've embraced by now, being that underdog because you've been put in that position so many times?
Yes, sir. I've done this sport. Like I said, I've been pro since 2012. I've been doing this sport for 16 years, so I'm ready for it.
What elements do you feel are most important that we might not think of for MMA or boxing, but are very important to being successful in bare knuckle?
Mentally strong, and physically strong, and being a dog, and taking, it takes a set of balls to get in there, so.
We've seen you for many years. It doesn't matter the sport. It almost doesn't matter the weight. It doesn't matter the opponent. How do you have that kind of mental toughness, that tenacity to take on all challenges?
Well, any weight, any class is what I say, so I'm just ready for it. I want to show that I can compete at 135, 45, and 55, and hopefully the fight after this one will be at 45, and I could show them what I can do there too. So,
as far as BKFC 57, what are you expecting from your performance, and what do you expect it'll take to get that next step up the ladder?
I'm expecting a fight of the night or a knockout of the night.
Derek, we've seen in the recent years, we know the nickname is Derek Rage Perez, but I feel like as times went on, there's less and less rage in the guy that we see competing.
Kind of, but, this guy, he called me out here in Albuquerque, so the rage will come out, and the rage came out on the last one, so it will be out, so.
And we don't need to talk any trash, but with what he's already said to you, has it lit a fire under you to motivate you?
Yeah, I want to be knocked off his radar, because I shouldn't be on that radar, and I'm going to prove a point to it. So,
Hollywood, Florida, you're going to be in for a treat.